part of it added to our history as the Supremes. And then I think Cindy left, Linda Lawrence came in. Linda's not here today, but she was invited. And then after that, we had a lot of problems. This is during the time you were talking about with Motown, that we were not getting the support. So the group kind of just disbanded. Jean left, Linda left, and I was alone. And it was at that point, you know, when I really had to decide, okay, what are you going to do, girl? And I decided I'm going to go on and I'm going to teach myself how to really do this well. And I was very fortunate that I spoke with Lamont Dozier, who, Sherry, were you and Lamont dating?
Well, that's a story in itself.
I think they were dating. So he said, my girlfriend, Sherry, is an excellent singer, and she's the sister of Frida. And of course, I knew Frida because Frida and I were friends. And so Sherry joined us at that point. And so it was Sherry, myself, and Cindy, and we traveled and recorded. We had some good songs. Go Let Mara Do the Walking. And yeah, it was great. But it was at that time when really we were not getting support at all from Motown, and it was kind of like going downhill. I realized it, and my husband at the time, Pedrito's father, started telling me that I should probably think about leaving the group. And I was really angry at him for telling me that, because I didn't want to leave the group. I mean, I thought we should go on forever. But eventually I realized, well, if I'm going to save myself, I better jump off this ship and save myself. But we were very fortunate that my ex talked with Suzette's mom, I think it was. And so Suzette Green joined us at the last incarnation of it. And we were very fortunate, Suzette, to have Hallelujah Holland to record that last album.
High Energy.
Yeah,
That's
High
right.
Energy, yes. And that's when Suzette came in with the beautiful high voice. And so we rode that out for a while, but it got to the point where I knew that it was time for me to get off. I didn't know if I was prepared to sing, if people would accept me, and if my voice was going to be good enough. I had no idea, but I knew that I loved being on stage, and I was going to fight to do that to the very end. And Sherry, Suzette, and I had our last performance in London at the Drury Lane in 1977, and they gave me a great send-off. And I think my daughter, Tekesa, was just about 2 years old at that time. Yeah. And so that was it. That was the end of the Supremes as we know it. That was it. And I do want to say thank you to all the ladies, because I've never really said that to them in person, that I appreciate them coming in and lending their talents, because each person was very talented, much more so than I. But I have to say, I did teach them a lot.